Inhale the flow, let it rise to the sky. Flowing high, feeling so alive. Roll it up tight, spark it up bright. Leave your worries behind, take flight. Riding on clouds, feeling so free. Lost in the haze, just you and me. Smoke in the air, we're in our zone. Living in the moment, never alone. Passing around in a circle we go. Sharing stories, letting our minds flow. Time slows down in a tranquil state. Every puff bringing a new escape. We're riding on clouds, feeling so free. Lost in the haze, just you and me. Smoke in the air, we're in our zone. Living in the moment, never alone. Underneath the stars we find our peace. In this euphoria, worries cease. Colors brighter, laughter sincere. In this moment,
What we gonna do tonight, Sean?
The same thing we do every night, Dallas. Dab the world.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Montana Minutes, Wake and Bake with Cannaman Shan. I've already been wake and baking this morning, quite a bit. Damn. That one's way down compared to all the other ones. Up a little more. There we go. 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 All right. So, real quick, I need to take this. There we go. There we go. We're trying out a new cam today. We have 3 cams up right now. How's everybody's morning going? Is everybody smoking on this morning? Nobody's probably up yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. We missed yesterday's wake and bake, so we have today a little extra to talk about. And my phone's right there with all the fucking information. I don't know if this second cam's gonna work. We might end up back over there, but we're gonna do a dab real quick and start this wake and bake off right. You know. So, we kick off today. We can talk about some new dispensaries that have been opening up in Billings. We have 2 new dispensaries. Well, no, okay, let me rephrase that. We have 1 new dispensary, and then we also have a new location on a dispensary. See, I feel like I'm really quiet, but, Oh, I totally am. Special ed. That's what I am. We gotta take this. We're gonna unmute it. Hey, look at that. That sounds way better. Ooh, crispy. Let's scoot over this way a little. Oh, we're not gonna be able to get the cam to move. I gotta get a new tripod for that cam. Good morning, good morning. It is currently 6:07 in the morning. Let's pull up some weather real quick. I moved it so that I was over here so that I could do things on here a lot easier. Wham. Wham, bam. Thank you, Sam. Alrighty. I don't need that over there, but we can pull that over there. And then we can go to... Oh, so that's not going to work. We're going to have to shrink it down to right there. And then we can come out of studio mode. Hide that camera. Hide that camera. Look at that. We've got weather. Oh, we got to hide the corner cam now. Hey, look at that. We're figuring things out as we go, right? So we're looking at 14 degrees outside. It was snowing when I went out there like 3 hours ago. I don't know if it's still snowing. I haven't been back outside. It says it's not down here though. We got snow coming back in at 8 a.m. until 2 a.m. Holy shit, it's gonna snow all day, guys. Might as well just stay home, order DoorDash, right? Let's see, where'd that dab go? So we're looking at a 14. Oh, damn, that's our high today? 14? What? So we're looking at a high of 14 today with a low of 10. I thought I grabbed all the parts to this I needed. Alrighty. Neighbor observed just now, temperature 11 degrees to 17 degrees. Agree or disagree? I'm not a meteorologist, I couldn't tell you there, buddy. We're looking at air quality at 28, wind is 9 miles per hour. That's still, when it's cold out, man, that wind, even at a 9 mile per hour wind, that shit be cold. Cold, cold. Alright, so high of 14 today, high of 16 tomorrow, high of 28 on Sunday, high of 20 on Monday, and a high of 26 on Tuesday. It looks like if we could just get through this weekend, it starts to look a little better. I mean, Monday's a little but you get over into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we're looking in the 30s. That's going to be nice. Get a little sunshine in again, you know? I was going to say it almost sounds like guest showed up, but I think that was just a cat trying to take his place. Alright. So we got to go back to studio mode. Go back to phone cam. Hey, Storm, get down. And then we'll go back to main scene. Oh, we can take it off studio mode though. All right. See, that's gonna be complicated because I should have just left it like that, so we can go into another article, you know. That's all right. We're doing a dab. Whoops. Fucking shit up over here. So, what did we have from yesterday? Allowing marijuana cafes takes effect. Oh, hey, that's cool. Let's check that out. Or you know what? We'll save that one for Dallas when he shows up. Scientists explore how marijuana affects enjoyment of music through new study at Cannabis Lounge. So we'll pull that up. We'll drop the cam real quick. Oh, hey, it was at a Cannabis Lounge, so that's promising for our futures, right? Right. 1 second. I'm seeing something, guys. My shit's either glitched or we're not actually live. Oh, wow. Wow. That shit, I mean, Facebook just missed out on the first half of the show. That's fucked up. Facebook literally just missed the first quarter of the show. I guess we learn, huh? We learn. It won't let me share it. Well, okay. That's fucked up. So, Facebook literally just missed the first quarter of the show. That's fucked up. And I can't share it out with the fucking fact that I'm using my cam right here. That's funny. I just did fucking solid 15 minutes of talking to myself. I mean, YouTube was live, so if anybody had joined in on the YouTube, you'd have been able to see the first 15 minutes of the show. Now I feel like we gotta go back and redo a weather recap, just so everybody has their weather, you know? And you guys missed the first dab of the show. What the fuck, guys? Slacking. I'm slacking. That's who it is. Fuck, I'm laughing my ass off right now. I can't believe I was sitting here like, man, something seems weird. Nobody's talking. Nobody's in here. Oh, that's what the fucking problem right there was. I'm just sharing out real quick, guys. Cinnamon. Fuck you. Too many spaces. I'm all over the place. Alright. Oh, we got that up back there. Alright. What's up, everybody? I'm back. Well, shit, since you guys missed the weather just now, because my dumbass had us on YouTube only at the moment, but now we're live on both, so we'll recap weather really quick, just since Facebook missed it. You guys missed the first dab too. How sad. And there we go. All right, so as I was saying, it's 14 degrees outside right now. That is our high today. So hunker in and get ready for some cold weather because it's chilly as fuck out there. Remember, keep your pipes with some steady water flow in it if you ain't got the proper shit to fucking keep them heated. So today we're looking at a high of 14, a high of 16 tomorrow. Sunday is a high of 28, and then a high of 20, and a high of 26 on Tuesday. And then we start to see the break in that cold weather with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday bringing us all fucking warm weather. Warm, warm, warm. Melt that snow away. There's going to be snow between 8 a.m. and 2 a.m. today. So, like I said, just hunker inside, order some DoorDash, and hang out with the loved ones. So we went over the weather, and then we were going to go over this. So, scientists explore how marijuana affects enjoyment of music through new study at Cannabis Lounge. The fact that it ends in Cannabis Lounge is extremely benefiting to us. You guys can't see me circling that because I'm on a different fucking page. Fucking stoners. My weed's in the car and Dallas isn't here yet to take over on the cam, so we are waiting to roll a joint. Oh, look it. Dallas says leaving now. So, after publishing findings last year that marijuana enhances users' enjoyment of music, researchers in Toronto are setting out to explore in more detail exactly how cannabis affects people's musical perception and tastes. They've partnered with a downtown consumption lounge to survey consumers in a real-world setting about specific songs selected to play in the space. Well, what kind of music are they selecting? Are they using like all genres or just like a specific genre, you know? Now we actually have all these individuals who are consuming cannabis and we can actually start, we can actually start directly testing what's happening in the exact moment when they are high with their music engagement, explained Chi Yun Lo, a research associate at Toronto Metropolitan University Science of Music, Auditory Research and Technology, SMART Lab. We're going to call that SMART because I can't pronounce that again. Holy shit. Lo and Lena, a Smart Lab alumnus and current research intern, are working with nearby Consumption Lounge Club Lit to conduct the research. Ooh, I like the name. We should look it up. Let's see. SUMPT. Wait. Oh, that fucked me up. Consumption. Down. Always fucking with shit. I think this is it. Let's see. Club Lit. Oh, yep, it is. At Club Lit, we provide a unique, safe, and welcoming environment where cannabis consumers can relax, socialize, and enjoy cannabis experiences. Ooh. Club Lit is open daily from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. with half off entry, $5, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Oh, shit, bro. Dude, this sounds dope. Club Lit is a consumption lounge and real-world laboratory where communities come together and independently consume cannabis, listen to music, and share feedback about their experience. Club Lit offers, hey, don't scratch the TV, dude. Club Lit offers a comfortable indoor venue for socializing, education, and deepening connection between cannabis industry stakeholders, academia, and the cannabis producer, retail, and consumer communities. Yo, dude, this place sounds lit. Literally lit. To enter the Club Lit, simply show proof of being 19 plus. What? 19 plus? Oh, well, it's in Canada, I think, so laws are probably different. Fill out a quick waiver upon entry and pay the $10 day pass. Oh, dude, $10 day pass? That ain't even bad. That's super reasonable. Hey, big-headed cat, get out of my way. Follow the cursor. Once inside, a variety of accessories and consumption devices are available for rent, or feel free to roll your own. Okay, so that's dope. So they have rolling stations for you to just roll your own, or you could rent some accessories like a pipe or a bong or a dab rig. Oh, they got tasting sessions. Oh, what? Dude, this is dope. Let's see. Oh, no, there's nothing over there. Get directions, read reviews. Oh, that's the gist of it. Oh. Oh, whoa. Nope, we don't want that. Yeah, dude, this place sounds lit. They picked a solid name for it. Oh, yeah, that's dope. Good morning, Sarah. It kind of sounds like Vibe, just more well established and have things a little better figured out. Although I haven't been to Vibe in a fat minute. The cat's chasing the cursor right now. Damn cat. For visitors who choose to participate, QR codes. Oh, so for those of you that are just tuning in, right now we're talking about this article on scientists explore how marijuana affects enjoyment of music through new study at Cannabis Lounge. That's how we ended up at that website, Club Lit. So, I don't know. I'd participate. I mean, I know when I'm stoned, I definitely enjoy my music more. I mean, when I'm stoned, it's hard to say. It depends on my mood while I'm getting stoned, I guess. But I mean, if you could put on a really good banger that just like clicks really quick. Like there's a couple on my playlist for Spotify that the second they come on, if it's like the first song that comes on after I get done getting stoned, I'm just like, it's about to be a good time, guys. That's when you see me just like dancing around and driving. Shit's fucking hilarious. The researchers acknowledge that Club Lit environment is far from a sterile clinical setting. That's precisely the point, they said. Background music is always going to be a common part of most social experiences, whether that's a pub or a restaurant or a cafe. I think you guys could have worded that better. Lowe explained well, I guess they worded it how they said it. We're really interested in is pairing cannabis with these specific music experiences so we can better understand what the positive and negative effects are of cannabis. Negative effects, none. Positive effects, stoned. It was snowing. I was going to say Dallas should be here by now. He should be here in the next couple of minutes. Let's see, 6:28. All right, so we will roll back into our next article. So, New York marijuana sales could double to 1.5 billion in 2025 as market expands, state officials predict. So we're not going to go too in depth on this one because it's just New York's revenue for it. What we will do though is head on our way over to the Montana Cannabis Control Division. I never know where to look for this at. Let's see. Let's see. Fees for cannabis tax, due dates, sales tax distribution, local option tax distribution, penalties and interest reporting, payment. See, I never know where to look. I was like, I thought I muted that. So we are on a hunt. And I'm not coming up with it. Let's see. Taxation. Due dates. Cannabis tax facts. Nope. Not what we're looking for. Nope. Yep. Well, I'm not finding what I was looking for. I can only ever find it like once in a while. I'm terrible about this. We shall get better. But we were going to look at what our tax revenue was since they were talking about New York's. Montana cannabis industry has generated billion-dollar sales since since recreational use became legal 3 years ago. State licensed stores have sold more than $500 million worth of legal cannabis since January 2022, bringing in an estimated $81.4 million in taxes for the state. See, I swear, let's see. Education? If my cat's big, Storm, you gotta move. There he is. I hear him. My steps don't make that noise for no reason. And there's the cat. Storm, you are not a part of this show. Right now, this is a one-man show, not a one-man and one cat show. Go. Head on. Ah, you fucking shithead. Oh, my cats, they can be something else. They need to do this better. Okay, be that way. Be that way then. Dallas should be here shortly, so we'll start in on this one now. I just thought this one would be interesting, a little more interesting for him to talk about with me once he gets here. So, California law allowing marijuana cafes takes effect with first shops already expanding services. So we were just talking about cannabis lounges that I'm pretty sure Sarah said cats are gangster. Yeah, they do whatever the fuck they want. So we were just talking about a cannabis lounge, and I'm pretty sure it was Canada. This one is California. A new California law allowing marijuana cafes officially took effect on Wednesday, authorizing local governments throughout the state to allow cannabis retailers to expand their services, and certain businesses are already leveraging the policy change. What's up, Dallas? Yeah.
What up, people? Fucking cold and slidey and snowy and slidey outside. It's so much fun. I don't know if they can hear me.
They can now.
Hello!
Oh, bro. Calm down. Calm down. Somebody's too awake.
No, I really just want to be back in my bed. It's cold outside. Shut.
Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta get everything.
You do whatever. Just coming over here to get high. Tuka tuka tuka. Ooh, echoes. No wonder you were like, calm the fuck down.
It's always like that.
No, there's once in a while the echo isn't so prominent. What up, cat?
Why is it showing? That cam ain't even on. What
You want me to unplug it?
No. It's just weird because that cam isn't displayed on the screen right now.
Well, no one needs to see my ugly face. Oh, bananas in pajamas. Oh my god, cat. Hi. Hi.
How's your morning going?
Good. I mean, it's been emotional, but...
Well, that's always fun. Guess that means it's dab time, right?
100. Yeah, no, it's just, you can't. Bananas in pajamas. There we go, both cameras are on.
Yeah, I got it switched over.
Cats are gangsta. Yes, I have Trace, plus this guy over here who's always up in my shit when I come over. Ah.
It's because you're his new best friend.
Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? Well, we said dabs. Hey, will you stop doing that? You guys looking at us? Hi. Hey.
Geez, Storm, you'd think he's your owner.
No, cats over the last couple of weeks have been really... Get rid of that fucking yellow lighter, bro. I'm just telling you. You made it snow with that fucker.
If you say so. You say so, there, buddy.
No, we needed the snow, so thank you for letting it snow, I guess.
Yeah, we definitely needed that fucking snow.
It's a lot of it, and it's super
We've
fun.
already hit our high for today. It's fucked up, bro. This hat don't actually fit me.
Oh shit, what did I do? Did I get rid of the wrong one? Oh, there it is. Crispy. Good morning, Cheyenne. I don't know if Sarah's still in there, but good morning. Yeah, I never see anything. Facebook doesn't like me. So everybody's new year going so far. We're 3 days into it. What the?
That was not necessary. Okay, if you say so.
Ugh.
talking about California is starting to allow consumption lounges.
Yep, sir. Yes, sir. If I was gonna do one thing, that's what I would do.
Consumption lounge?
Just one big ass fucking adult arcade, dude. Fucking full everything. Like, everything that a kid would want, but with cannabis. Fucking playground, go-kart, you name it.
I always wanted to open up a consumption lounge.
Like a bunch of fucking, like,
There we go.
TVs and video game consoles everywhere, so you could have fucking video game tournaments while people are fucking getting high, and you can have fucking parties. And
I was just thinking
full
of, like,
arcade. I mean, a full arcade. That way you could just go in there like Dave and Buster's, but David and fucking high as shit. Dallas's and dabs.
I was just thinking of, like, a bar, but for fucking weed.
Well, they have some
pool
of those
tables, some fucking...
They have a couple of those. So the first one in Cali or Washington, like, you could go in and they'd be pressing fresh rosin right there, and they just turn around and fucking
Oh, that'd be dope.
do stuff like that, or have a lab right in the middle of everything. So I just went in there and fucking blasted stuff and fucking brought it out. But then you have all the testing laws, so you wouldn't be able to actually do that. I could blast stuff in front of people, and then they could smoke stuff that's already been tested and
Right.
back on the shelf. But I've always wanted to have my lab wide open, all of this fucking one thick ass plexiglass bulletproof fucking window where you just watch everything I do. You come in and buy
That'd
your
be pretty
shit, and
dope.
I'm just sitting there fucking.
Have you ever been to... What is it? Planet 13 in Vegas?
No, I don't go to Vegas. Last time I went to Vegas was EDC.
You know what Planet
Fort-
13 is, though, right?
Yeah.
So
the
they've
world's
got
biggest waste of garbage.
they've got this massive, literally, because if you go to the opposite side of town and find their sister store, everything's half the price.
Yeah.
They've got this massive ass bakery behind this plexiglass that you can fucking walk along and watch them make fucking edibles.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really dope. But I always wanted to just open like a consumption lounge with some like pool tables, a stage for some comedy or some music.
Yeah, like I said, everything that a full nightclub, just all cannabis. Plus arcade. Plus all the kid things that adults like to do.
I've always said I'd name it a 419. Got a minute?
Yes, I don't know about a name.
Dude, that's the perfect name. 419. Got a minute? Got a minute to stop in and smoke.
Yeah, but that's just, I don't know, I've been...
Hey, yo, pass me that cap.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always hated that saying. Because nobody's got any minutes. Time is irrelevant. It's never... You never take it back. You never get it back. Once you give it to somebody, it's theirs.
True. But
So, if that's a shitty concert like Wiz Khalifa or...
you're fucking high. That concert was lit, bro.
Yeah, if you paid for general admission.
And I did.
Very unimportant people is what I had.
Yeah, I got second row, dude. That shit was dope.
I know, I could see you down there having fun while I was up there getting yelled at.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, we are all hourglasses, and as we pour our hearts and souls and stuff into people, like, they take a little bit of that sand, we get a little bit of their sand, and can't ever give or take it back.
Man said time isn't real now. We're all in a simulation.
I don't know, through a couple of my trips last year, yeah, I definitely, I still feel like I'm programmed and I'm sleeping and, like, people are trying to
Simulation, bro.
steal a bunch of information from me, but...
I thought it when I was a little kid. I still think it to today. Simulation. Except for when I was a kid, it didn't have the term simulation theory. I just thought that we were a TV show, and when I went to bed, I was the main character. And so when I went to bed, the TV show ended. Next episode begins when I wake up.
I just don't think. I mean, there's just no way this could be a real simulation, just for the fact that if it was, I think things might be a little bit more happier to keep us in a more content state. So there wasn't rebellion. If people were more comatose and like they hit the little opium button, we'd all be more mellow. But there's too much hate and anger and disgust in this world for it to be fake.
Maybe that's what they're chasing with the simulation is.
What your fucking breaking points are?
No, something more than just what life has become. I don't know.
Well, Hitchhiker's Guide was a simulation, so maybe. Oh man, my stomach is all jacked right now.
You see the green bee move or out of the second location? Another Lockwood store.
Yep, I know. We're at 15 now.
That
Lockwood.
one I was really confused about. I was like, why would you?
Brandon, what's up, buddy? Good morning.
I was like, why would you put yourself next to As Above like that?
The same reason Elevated put themselves right down the street from As Above, like literally on the corner.
I mean,
and then the same way Frosty's put themselves right down the street from us, and fucking so and so.
Well, they put themselves a good distance from you guys.
Yeah, but
they're literally right next door. But
if they could have, they would have. It's no different than Mountain Organics right across the street from Stink Blossom, right down the street from
that one I understood.
Buds
that one I
here,
understood
like
100%.
Merry Mint right next door to C4, right across the street from, or right down the street from
the
there.
Mountain Organics over by this Stink Blossom. I totally 100% understood where they were coming from on it.
No, I understand.
They
where
were
they're
like,
all
"Oh, you're
coming
gonna put
from.
a store out by us? We'll put another store by you."
Oh yeah, because they're even doubled up right next to each other on Cowboy Way. So yeah, I mean,
That's what I mean. Is Mountain Organics was at Cowboy Way first, and then Stink Blossom was like, "Well, we're gonna put a store out here."
And see, that's where like it just sucks because then it adds the perception of what the state doesn't want, because now you got cannabis circle around here in Lockwood. Literally, you can just start at that one point and go around in a big circle and hit 15 fucking dispensaries. Like, and they're all different. And then you do it again, and you got the same other fucking, I don't know.
Cheyenne, I definitely agree on that. 2 Elevateds out here is ridiculous. I thought they were gonna shut down the other location because I was like, what's the point in that?
No, as long as it's making money, it's gonna stay open. I know, Matt.
I don't feel like it's actually making money though.
If he owns that building and he makes $1,000 a day, he's paying for his overhead, and he's still making a little bit of money, and money is a plus on that side. So why would you shut it down? Not to mention, in a business aspect, you're just taking out Uncle Bucks, and you're taking, it's.
I could understand running it for like 6 months because I don't see it actually pulling in $1,000 a day.
I'm just saying, like, you gotta look at it from all aspects. It's the saturated market we live in nowadays.
Mm-hmm. I don't see that one.
That's why I just stand by what I do. I do what I do, and if people like it, then they'll come and get it. Unfortunately now, in my sense, like, there may be 2 Ideal Naturals locations, but there's multiple other locations that have what I do, but their products, like, so it's...
Well,
you can now go to 406 Essence, you can go to As Above, you can go to Triggers Relief, you can go to, if you're medical and live in Harlowton and happen to be in that area, Blooming Earth, a new place that just reopened, we wholesale to them, but they're all medical and stuff, and Justin's a great guy, and I hope to get him down here on the show. He's actually supposed to be coming down here today.
So, there was the Green Bee's new location, and then the new one that just opened up yesterday, the Dispo, right there across from the Metro in the Cherries Berries parking lot.
I'm just going to plead the fifth on all that. I know too many different stories about all that. It's whatever. Another store.
Yeah.
Prime time location. I'll give you that.
Yeah, that one's prime location. Everybody's
during the fair, you're going to be fucking killing it and hurting all of us, but...
Maybe.
But it all depends, because from what I heard, you can go in there and multiple stores are on their shelf. So
I don't think they have anything in house. I think
no,
it's,
they don't. They just
it's
buy all
all
wholesale.
Yeah.
And that's why I've been trying to talk to Trevor about the premium packaging, because I may have an awesome product, but people want to see that fancy fucking box
Right.
or whatever. And if they don't, they're gonna go right towards something shiny and buy garbage and fucking.
But yeah, nothing.
Diamond
nothing
in the
in-house,
rough. Remember
all
that.
wholesale.
Diamonds in the rough.
That's why they're called the Dispo, I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to reach out to the dude, see if I can get him on the show.
I believe his name is Matt. Another
I
Matt.
added him on Facebook.
Yeah.
I know another Matt.
So many Matt, so many Zach, so many fucking Justin, so many.
On Instagram, is Mr. Callieman Matt?
Who?
Mr. Callieman?
I don't know who you're talking about. And which Matt are you talking about? Like, we gotta be more specific here. Oh man, we just
406 Essence.
Matt Melvin. Matt Melvin's Matt Melvin. Unless he
On
made a new.
Instagram?
I don't know his Instagram shit. I have his number in my phone. That's how I fucking talk to him. Like, if I talk to you on Facebook, you live far away, and haven't met you in person. I mean, possibly that could also be Chris or Trace or any of the growers over there, or shit. Sorry, fuck. God damn it.
Well, who there's from Cali?
Oh my god, what is going on here?
Your phone's acting special?
Well, it has new upgraded stuff, and I don't know what it does sometimes, but. But, yeah, it all comes down to packaging and stuff, and wholesale it, and that's going to be the big thing now, standing by your products, but then you also have to, like, it's such an ugly market, dude. If you guys only knew the pricing, then you would understand why. It just sucks. I'm just going to leave it at that. Pleading the fifth, I'm not an industry guy.
Trying to be the guest host, chilling in that chair. Storm Shadow thinks he's the host.
Huh.
This is Storm Shadow's show.
Storm
But
Shadow
he does
and
a very
friends.
good job at it, because he does sit in the chair like he is podcasting and sits at the mic. Sometimes he sits on the table, though.
Or lays on my back, crawls on my head.
I think it's just because it's still in its volatile state, and a couple more years down the road, it'll all even out. Everything will work out. I mean,
End of the day, right now, what you need is either great collaboration,
Melissa?
great collaboration with one or multiple companies, plus a product that you can stand by that everybody wants, and 3, good business plan.
But the reason I say that is because all these other cannabis markets wouldn't still be around if it didn't.
Some people have a good fucking money backing, and you have a 5-year plan, and you're gonna see how long you last, and in 5 years, you'll be fucked. I mean, cannabis does bring in a lot of money. I mean, like, what was last year's taxes? Like, $500 million or some shit? Like,
Yeah, I was trying to find that.
it was very
Well,
close
there
to
you
like $500 million just taxes.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, we don't smoke any weed in Montana or anything, you know. Cat's trying to kill me over here,
But that's why I say I think it'll all level out in the next couple of years.
no, I don't. I think it's only going to get worse. You're gonna because the licensing, once that gets squashed, and starting next month, all the fucking testing for the flower kicks in, and that's going to make it really expensive for certain small pops. So you're just going to see. You're going to see the ones that can't do it dwindle away or become something else and get bought out by people. And then
Well,
you
like I
may or
said,
may not even see a big somebody get bought out by a bigger outside state person. And it changes the whole fucking dynamics of everything.
Well, like I said, these other out of state markets haven't been around for this long for no reason. So something's got to level out, because obviously somebody out there is making money. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it.
Once again, I'm pleading the fifth because I know some big companies that are not even doing so good right now. So A lot of actually, I would say more people are hurting than helping right now, and it shows in how many sales are going on.
Are you saying that about Montana or all the way around the United States?
Oh, the market itself in the United States is crashing hard, except for, I'd say Michigan's probably got their shit on point a little bit. You know, and then you got all the new states that just now introduced rec, so they'll have their first little, how Montana started out, things were fine, and then you're just going to have everybody going and trying to cash in on that. It's all about, it's just fucking greed. If everybody wasn't so goddamn greedy and was more about, oh, hey, let's all have a little bit of this pot. There's such a big pot. If we're doing $500 million in taxes, I wonder how much money we're doing in actual sales, since it's fucking 100% more than the 27% that's coming out, you know? So it's just, everybody's just greedy, man. Everybody can just not just have enough to. Why can't we all just have enough to get by? Like, why do we all have to? Oh, I have to have a fucking Lamborghini that I drive once every sometime.
Yeah, but that's every industry.
And I have 12 of them. You know, or I have 17 mansions and I'd stay at none of them. It's just all greed. It's greed. Greed, people.
Yes.
So.
But greed is what drives innovation.
No, the will to be a fucking human and do good drives innovation to do better, not be greedy.
No,
Einstein and all those scientists didn't go out there and be like, hey, I'm going to come up with all this nuclear shit and whatever because science is awesome and I want to do that. Then fucking a greedy ass fucking army guys and all that come in and they're like, no, you're going to do this for us. Otherwise we'll fucking murder your family. We'll wipe you out. Like, we're going to hold you prisoner. Like, we were forcing you to do this. That's how all that went down. That's how everything always goes down. And some cool scientist gets fucking roped into being against what the principle of it was. Like, Elon Musk is doing all this shit about going to space and moving forward in the advances of fucking getting off this planet. But you know, somewhere secretly, everybody else is thinking like, okay, so these rockets could do some really cool shit if we put some explosives in them. You know, like the satellites that are all now circling, the Starlink shit, you know, like that's for communication purposes and stuff. It's also to watch us. Like, eventually, there's going to be a net of fucking satellites.
Let them watch us.
But you don't know if they really are. Huh? Yeah.
By having this, you agree to let them watch you.
Well, that's the world we live in. I'm just saying.
And by agreeing to the cookies on each website that you visit, you're agreeing to let them watch you.
Reject all. Reject all.
I always hit reject all.
Then I wipe and delete. I have a bunch of security shit on my phone. Like,
just having this thing on you, though.
I have to turn my security off because it won't let me Sparks because it says my locations. Like, I don't know, I ping all over the place. Sometimes I'm in China, sometimes I'm in Australia. Like,
yeah, but just having this on you allows them to watch you.
Well, yeah, and doing all this, like, we're just giving you more reasons to watch me. I mean, the state fucking asked me questions about being on the podcast, doing the events, all the things. Like, they watch you.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, I know they watch you.
Man, it's only 7. I should have stayed in bed.
Yeah, coulda.
No, I got a lot of work to do.
That's how I feel. I got some cleaning to do. Got Jason coming on tonight.
Plus, I got a really, really cool lunch.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I do.
Did you guys change it to lunch instead of dinner?
Oh, yeah, shit. I didn't. No, there's still supposed to be a dinner, too. I just can't remember what time, but we'll just say lunch isn't at nooner, but it's at 1. I think everyone is being watched, but oh yeah, AI didn't help nobody. And then everybody uses it, and so now they're just learning how to become a human, because everybody's like, oh, I write like a jackass, so I'm going to recompose it and do this, and now...
Yo, they've already let that shit get out of hand. So they went to
the songs, all the shit, like everything is just...
ChatGPT 4 figured out that they were going to come out with a ChatGPT 5 and tried to shut down the programming for ChatGPT 5, and then when they asked it if it did that, it lied and told them it didn't.
I tried not to use that shit. I really tried not to use my phone at all other than talking, texting, camera. Like, that's probably why I have such a nice phone, is just for the fucking camera.
Same. That's the whole reason I get
Only
these
reason.
phones, is for the camera. Otherwise, I
Tons
just
of
go
memory.
back to a flip phone.
Too bulky. 'Cause I thought about getting the new flip phone that has a screen and all those
those
things,
things
but
suck.
and then the bigger, it's just too bulky.
No, those ones with the screens suck, bro. They break easy. You have like X amount of opens, and then it break.
Like, at the end of the day, I just want to get a pair of like those Google glasses, so I can just be like, but I don't want to look like a fucking jackass.
Well, then get the metal ones,
Regardless,
because those are just Ray-Bans.
going like this and doing things just gives the perception of when we first had head.
How long have they been using it before it was readily available is another question. Well, we've been training AI the entire time with those
Everything's.
those prove you're not a robot thing, where you click the picture that has like a car in it, or you know what I'm talking about, the CAPTCHAs.
Yes, I do know what you're talking about, but that's not how they've been training AI. Like, that's just robots can't do that thing. They can't read and compute for some reason. Like, that's how their security firewall is going to stop AI from overtaking us. But now you added it to our phones and told it that, hey, no, you can recompose all their words and learn how they fucking talk and teach them to talk better, and you can make all these fancy pictures and using words and do that. So now it's just a matter of time before they're like, oh, well, what if we reverse it and we put the pictures where the words say to go, and boom, now we're in your shit. Wasn't the greatest movie, but it's a
Have a
great
good
story.
morning, Sarah. Drive safe. It's snowy and ugly.
It's fun. I mean, stopping, be
Morning,
careful
Jeremy.
about, but I know what kind of car you drive. You can get it going.
So those Facebook Meta glasses, do you know those can help you play pool?
Yeah, that's cheating.
Uh-huh.
It's all cheating. It's just like if I had a cell phone when I was a kid in school. I mean, I was an A student anyway, but I definitely could have been a lot lazier. I wouldn't have had to do other people's homework for them, because I would have been like, dude, just Google that shit. Or take a picture on my phone and send it, and now you copy it. Not fucking having to write it for them and then give them all the stupid shit, because
Right.
I learned how to do book reports on a fucking typewriter.
Well, that's gotten to the point where there's actually an argument right now with
David.
Hey, morning, David. Morning, Jeremy. There is this straight A student that's getting accused of plagiarism. They're saying that he used AI to write his
Probably
essay.
did.
No,
Probably.
he's swearing and
Okay, so then there's
It's
the
just-
next.
it's
There's
just
the
the fact
but
that
there's
it-
the next problem is now kids that do good work are getting ridiculed because fucking kids that don't do good work are bringing in good work, because it's no different than like Cliff Notes and shit. Now we just got
well, exactly.
fancier
But so if you have all the information and you write an essay,
essay about
if all your information's correct, your essay is gonna be pretty similar to ChatGPT.
I don't know. It's all just a shenanigan sham. Oh, God damn it! I mean, shucky darn. Sorry about that. It was just a involuntary back snap.
Sounded like it felt good.
Yeah, if I was like going back to bed. I hate when it snows because I got to go from the lab to the office to the lab to the office, and it's just.
I hate when it snows because it makes me want to sleep. David, you out plowing this morning?
I'll be out plowing at lunch.
I need to clean out my clam catcher.
telling you, just go get a bunch of that fucking Randy's resin. Oh yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, this shit does wonders, dude.
I know, but I know you know what I'm talking about when I say that.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
I thought that was me. Oh, you guys coming in at 6?
Is that somebody you used to work?
Yeah, 6, bro.
Are you gonna go back?
No.
Should I just pull you back on? Should I just do it on the camera?
No, I'm not going back.
I'm telling you, you need to. Temporarily.
He can call me and meet my demands, and I'll go back, but I ain't going back otherwise.
Telling your mom.
Plowing your mom.
Well, have fun with that. She's a dead bitch. So.
Gotta restock the trash can.
Oh. So you restock the trash can? You gotta clean? Is that what you're talking about? That's how you restock a trash can? Okay, well, so bitch. What's everybody gonna do today? It's Friday.
Friday, we got Jason coming on tonight at 7 p.m.
Pippin. But
That'll be a good show.
I'm gonna do my best to be here. I cannot confirm nor deny.
If you're not, I'm not tripping. It'll be a good show. Jason's a good grower.
It'll either be I'm here for a little bit in the beginning or the end of
Hey,
it.
morning, Ryan. How's your morning going?
What?
Just told me Ryan joined.
Oh. You see they died out.
He made it about an hour in the shop yesterday before he got yelled at for tending at plants.
Right. Oh, white?
Yeah.
Oh, now it
No.
shows that he's in there. That's why I was like, what Ryan that you
So
know?
many
I don't
different
know.
Ryans.
So many different same names. Like that's why I said, haha. How many
Sorry.
Dallases do you know?
Right, or how many Shans do you know?
Mm.
Oh, yeah?
I know some other Shans, but not your spelling.
Exactly.
So. Because everybody always kept asking me if it was Shane.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't think it is. Like, I've always heard Shan, so I'm just calling him.
Oh, shit. Cleaning, recovering from holiday, and B-day chores. B-day chores? Who the fuck does B-day chores?
No, her birthday was yesterday.
Oh.
So I'm guessing she didn't do chores yesterday, so now she is doing them.
Okay, now that makes sense. Stay inside where it's warm. Yeah, stay inside. Order DoorDash.
Yeah, I wish I could do that, but bills don't get paid if I don't go to work, and work isn't in my house. As much as that would be cool. Like,
Let
I mean,
the people who know how to drive in this shit drive in this shit.
oh man, that'd be so cool.
What?
If like I just lived right outside of the lab, and all I had to do is just like hop, skip, and jump, and I was at work.
I think Trevor could arrange that.
Oh, he owns all the property around everywhere.
Right, there's that field back there. You could just drop a trailer in it.
Oh, we've always joked about it, but he has plans to put a big-ass dispensary there and do everything, and
I can see a dope-ass dispensary.
he wants
right
to build a dispensary and a bakery and then add a new part for the lab up front in that field with a big parking lot, so like semi-trucks and trucks with boats and all that shit can park somewhere without having to inconveniently be somewhere that they can't fit. But
Would be dope if you turned that whole field into a fucking Planet 13 style.
well,
dispensary.
I'm hoping that maybe I can at least convince him. I want to have, and I've always wanted to have, just a big ass outdoor like 420 or 710 or just some customer appreciation party where we'll just
Right.
wrap it with a fence and get some food vendors out there and a bunch of other dispensaries
Well, no, I'm
and a
talking about, like,
stage and
Put the bakery and the lab like right across from each other in a building with just plexiglass, and people can fucking walk through and see.
oh no, the bakers would just freak out. They could no. Not the bakers.
Not the bakers. They don't want to be seen.
Well, and see, I'd want it like one-way window glass so that they could see me, but I couldn't see them. Because it'd just be weird. I'd just be like, oh, hey, fuck you. I mean, I'd have my camera so I could see what's going on.
Whole new meaning to living at work.
What's up, Cheyenne? Well, really, I have so much shit to do. I got gas getting dropped off and dry ice, and I'm gonna do. I gotta not be there every day. So. Oh man. Like I got like 800 pounds of stuff I need to blast. Whatever that was. That was rough.
Semi, probably.
It's about to fucking blow up. Oh shit. If I am doing dinner tonight, I forgot to fucking start it. Fuck. Leave it at 1 when I go home. Yep, so that was cool.
Yeah. This article I was just reading. I'm like, I don't know if I want to bring it up or not bring it up.
What?
FDA warns CBD tampon company over allegedly misbranded and adulterated products.
Oh, like the lube and stuff?
So
I know a lot of people have been asking me to make like a fucking THC lube, and I really want to, but like it's about packaging and stuff, and I'm not at a company that can do that. I could make the product and somebody else could pack it, but
there's a local company, not Billings, but I think they're like Bozeman or Missoula. I cannot think of the name of them right now, but they do products like
dabs and jerks.
They do a THC lube and then other feminine products.
Oh, yeah, so Granite Peaks, they have tampons and all that shit.
Yeah, it's that same company that...
Fuck, I forget their name, too.
Yeah, I know. It's like something Roots, isn't it? Oh, I don't have the thing up here with all
my... Roots. No, I don't know. I'm just coming up with...
all my,
I do know that they collab with Granite Peaks. That's the most I do remember, and yeah.
I've reached out to them to get them on the show, but I never heard back.
Yeah, because those people just don't care. They don't wanna. They're just doing their thing and doing their thing, and
hey, promotion's promotion.
Yeah, but
and 75% of our viewership is females. So.
Okay, dude, but I do this all the time, and that's why sometimes I feel like I shouldn't even be on your show, because perception's a bitch. Like, well, he's in the industry, so if I ask a question, is he gonna out me because we're doing shady shit? Like, that's what I've always thought. Like, there's a gray area to everything, and people toe that thing fucking real hard in this industry. Some people do, or some people have, and like, stories I hear some people still try to do, you know? So it's just like, so I decided it's just a cutthroat. We're all a bunch of fucking pirates, and there's like the good people that are just, I just want to sell my tea normally, please. don't steal it. Don't take it from me.
They have a random recipe involved, or including the lube and beard oil extract, or etc. I don't know, I feel like every industry's cutthroat like that has their pirates in it, but I don't know.
Oh shit. Hold on.
What?
She's asking me about the podcast tonight because I was talking about dinner, and she's like, are you podcasting? And I'm like, yeah, because technically I am right now, but she might deny that.
But yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from on that.
Yeah, it's all like, I just like making concentrates.
I'm
that's
not
what I'm going to
sit there
keep
and out
doing.
anyone. The only person that's going to out themselves is themselves. If they're doing shady shit, they're doing shady shit.
No, that's why you got QR codes now. I'm telling you, stand by that shit. I will vouch, and if this bud tender ever could watch it in California, like, she would say this guy was a douchebag, but I get it, hopefully. But spent 40 minutes just QR coding and looking and reading gas reports and making sure my shit was clean.
And
Low
there's nothing wrong
numbers.
with that.
Yeah. If anything's like under 500, by the time it even gets packed and brought to you, the air's probably wiped it out on that sense too. So, and then obviously your solvents and your solventless and everything's gonna have no gases, but put it under a microscope and see if you're fucking seeing bag fibers or bugs or any of the things that could be potentially in there, and then decide who's actually washing it right and who's not. Like, why I smoke, what I smoke, and where I smoke, and who I trust. Like, so that's just me.
Yeah. Oh, but so this CBD tampon company had a...
CBD, there's another one. Like, if it's unregulated, like Canna and Tina.
Well, this was regulated.
Well, I know, but I'm just... Is it? Like...
It was cleared by FDA.
No, okay.
So,
That's,
I
yeah.
mean...
No, that's good then, because
I
CBD
I
is...
didn't graduate high school, but I'm pretty sure if it's cleared by FDA, that's regulated.
Yeah, but they still teeter-totter on the... Like, certain pesticides that the no grower's allowed to use at all because it tests for so low.
I never said I
all,
trust the FDA.
I know, I'm just saying they're all over your fruits and vegetables all day long. Like, shit that you think shouldn't be, it's just, it's a disgusting thing, so. But, yeah, CBD is one of those things where it's super unregulated and, like, you can buy it everywhere. And it says all these high milligrams and stuff, and you think you're getting high, but it's not actually, like... So if this is an FDA thing, then, yeah, I would more trust that than anything you can just randomly go buy off the shelf.
This is why I say I don't actually trust the FDA, but if it says it's FDA approved, that just means it's proved, you know. According to the FDA, as of December 2023, there have been over 15,700 drug recalls that they have approved, issued since 2012. This includes both prescription and over-the-counter medications. So that's all FDA-approved things that ended up recalled.
Well, yeah, because we all sit there and want to make more money and do all these things off of people's sickness and dying and stuff. And at the end of the day, we all know there's a cure for fucking a lot of this shit. And we're smoking it right now. But we're not fucking putting that on the shelf because you can't make money off of people living and fucking being healthy. Plus, population control is always going to be a motherfucking thing. You notice we're not really into a sickness too bad this year. I mean, I know a lot of people are getting sick, but we're not shut down status like we were 4 years ago. And it's just a matter of time before something other has to happen so that, oh, well, we got way too many people on this planet. We can't feed all of them if we keep moving at this route. So how do we naturally do this all together?
This guy's really on his conspiracy theories today.
It's not conspiracy theory. That's common fact. Like, you can only have so much of something on one planet and before it's gone.
Yes.
You keep watching things extinct and grow and evolve and all these other things. And, like, at the end of the day, humans are by far the most disgusting fucking virus on this planet. And we need to self-eradicate a lot of us before we hurt this earth more than we're already doing.
I understand that, but population control like that is still a conspiracy theory.
You say so, man. We all went through the pandemic.
Yes, but
all went through the
still
pandemic.
labeled a conspiracy theory. So these tampons that were approved by well, you're the one that keeps interrupting me, so I have to keep coming back and saying these tampons that were cleared by the FDA for insertion into the vagina to absorb menstrual discharge. This is why I didn't want to bring this up.
Does it make you uncomfortable talking about lady
The
business?
agency said in a warning letter last month, but it asserts that the company did not notify FDA regarding changes and modifications in the device that could significantly affect the safety and effectiveness of the device.
I just don't know why you'd want to do that. Like, I know, like, technically shoving shit up your ass is the fastest way to have a drug induced to you. So, I'm guessing the lady business is the same. It's that far away. So, but then you're at what dose are they giving you? Because if it's gonna be like an instant boof and give you a quick shot, like that should be like a 10 milligram status.
Right.
Otherwise, you're gonna put that in and go fall asleep. What the hell happened? I don't know. I just put a tampon in, like, you know. So
Just 100 milligrams.
not to mention we don't have any
tampon.
we don't have any testing on an actual like oral ingestion that route. We have a downward through the mouth. We don't have an upward through a hole. So, I mean, that's why I just want it to be legal so we can just finally start doing all these fucking studies. Like, there should be just a whole college that opens up to where it's just like, okay, so we're doing every study we've ever wanted to talk about.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
All these dorms are for our guinea pig people, and here we are, and you go to class, and okay, well, how do you guys feel today? You've been smoking pot, blah, 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 blah. That would be... I've been doing it. I know I get tired and lazy.
So
and
what it was is the fact that they added the CBD to it.
well, yeah, I know what they did to it, but that doesn't change.
Your firm's labeling and promotion of the device provides evidence that the device is intended for relief of period-related pain, which would constitute a major change or modification to its intended use, for which your firm lacks clearance or approval. Oh, okay.
And so what? Once it gets wet, which is instantly when you put it up there, that it just can't be time released. Like, I don't know. Good concept. I just feel like it's gonna do more harm than it would do good. At the end of the day, if you know you're menstruating, just fucking take CBD capsules and smoke a bowl, and you get the same effects in a more time controlled environment instead of, because everybody's genetics are different anyway, so whoever they've been testing it on right now, it could be fine, but you give it to somebody that has a low tolerance to THC,
Right.
sends them into some weird fucking shock, and you can't get out of it.
Well,
because
see, that's why I want to have that chick on that.
That chick? Well, maybe if you called her a lady or a woman, she'd come on more likely. They don't like that.
That female.
There you go.
That professional female.
They're all professionals. Not that way. Uneven people.
Cause toxic shock syndrome is a thing. I'm just going to stick to putting RSO oil in my belly button.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go to work. I didn't realize it's almost 7:30. Yep. Go to work, people. Cheyenne's the only one that's not obviously has to leave her warm house today. Maybe other people don't. I don't know. It's Friday. Everybody has to go to work today. But not tomorrow, maybe. I do. That's why I'll probably be here for till like 9 tomorrow. 8:30. 8:30.
Okay. Feds lean into marijuana culture with anti-impaired driving PSAs planned for holidays like 420 and 4th of July. Hey, don't forget about 710.
Shut up, dude. God, you were like... We went over this on the Tribe and Prince show. Like, stop incriminating yourself. Like,
Who, me?
Yeah, don't give them a reason to fucking find out about a holiday they don't know about.
Oh, boo-hoo.
If we just say oil day, they have no idea what that means. That's so low key. That's the fucking streetest that you can stay right now and nobody know nothing.
It has been known as 710 for over 10 years, bro.
Oil day. Dallas's second Christmas. Because that's a whole holiday, because when you're in a lab by yourself, you have to make all the things for all you little people. So I'm the elf and the Santa Papa.
She's a dude. I don't go to work till the 7th, but I'm still chasing toddlers all day.
That's a job.
Right?
It's a fun job. I miss being a nanny. That was like the greatest thing. You just fucking play with kids all day. So much fun. Nap time, fucking snack time. Just recess all day. Real rough.
If you feel different, you drive different.
That's true. And if you got a cool car, you can really drive different. I was doing like 70 up here.
I didn't know about 710 till 2021.
I honestly didn't either until I started making concentrates. I was like, what the fuck are you talking
Really?
about? Dude, 2 years ago when I started taking over the lab at Ideal, and 710 was like a month away, and everybody was like, hey, so blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, fuck. And so that's when I packed all those half grams, and we sold half-gram slicks for the $7.10 out the door,
Okay, that makes sense.
and ended up selling like $13,000 on half grams. So I'm almost thinking I'm just gonna do that again this year, plus a bunch of other grams, plus a bunch of baller jars. I actually want a survey, and nobody's here. Damn it! I'll have to do it tomorrow morning.
What?
Well, I wanted to do a survey because
Oh,
this is the year I want to revamp and stuff, and I want to do less carts and more disposables. But I'm getting like different feedback from other people at the place, and I want to focus on more just baller jars, like nothing but baller jars, and a few grams of things. But I know everybody that just heard more baller jars, like, yes.
I'm trying to see. So, I used hashtag 710 back in December 5th, 2013.
Well, aren't you so cool? I wasn't into dabs back then because it was just hippie crack.
So that
I
was
just
what?
associated dabs with dirty meth heads taking fucking
12
gas
years
and
ago?
trying to get higher somehow else. What? 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 12 years ago now. I'm glad you know how to do math. I'm so proud of you.
I
Know?
fucking suck at math.
2 minus 3 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 1. Not 0, but... I want to know.
But I like that they're finally going away from the fear mongering to just little announcements like, if you feel different, you drive different.
Oh, instead of this is your brain on drugs, and they throw the egg in the skillet. Or the fucking greatest movie ever when they got Reefer Madness. Yeah. Adam 9.
For example, the 420 targeted ad urges people to get a sober driver if they're indulging in the cannabis festives, or better yet, it says, get delivery.
Well, I mean, in California, you can get Ubers that are cannabis friendly, so you can just smoke in their car.
Yeah, I seen that.
Like, if they do that up here, man, you damn well bet I'll be an Uber driver real quick, because you'll get a real fun ride. You can go get high.
And he'll drop you off at Ideal every time. Ha ha.
We could swing by.
I was raised by simple smoke from a pipe stoner, so when someone whipped out a rig, I was like, wow, what's that? Yeah.
They just seem
For the longest time, all my friends were always like, bro, what the fuck is that, meth?
Yeah. That's what did I say? A hippie crack. That's what I've always called it. And it's so
Yo,
funny
when
now
I showed
because
up with diamonds the first time, they were like, "Whoa, bro, I ain't hitting that."
yeah, same. My buddy accidentally gave me the wrong bag, and that's why I have a felony. Got pulled over on Thanksgiving, fucking the first year Alicia and I were married. Or, yeah, used to be married, whatever. It was real shitty because I handed it right to the cop. I was like, well, I got these THC diamonds, and here's my medical card. And he's like, okay, well, let me go check this. And it was not. I was so mad. So mad. So fucking mad. So, yeah. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Don't talk to that guy. Anywho, I gotta get out of here.
Want to do one more dab before you roll out?
Yes. No, that's not my shit. I mean, I know that's my shit, but you can save that shit. I need to wake up. So here's the piece de resistance. There's only 3 grams left of them, and I own them. And if you can't tell what that is, then fuck off. I have 2 shiny cups that say it's something. Oh man, if you got ash in it, I'm gonna fucking murder your face.
Shouldn't have got ash in it.
You don't know? Oh man, microscopes are great things, man. You see, oh yeah, I gotta go take a bunch of pictures for the new website.
New website.
I guess that's finally happening. I've only been waiting about 30 million years for it, but they said they need pictures from me, and I forgot to do that yesterday. And I got all my microscopes pictures, so.
You guys are getting a website?
That's what I've been hearing for a year now, so. The fact that they're asking me for pictures is closer than
The
they've
shit
ever
that
been.
Brendan was showing us the other night, or the other week, was some pretty dope pictures. Or websites.
I don't know who's doing it. But I was just told to get pictures.
But alright, guys, with this dab, we're going to be wrapping it up.
Thanks for tuning in.
Have a great Friday. Stay safe out there, and make sure you tune in tonight for the Puffin' It Pass. We got Jason Pippin.
Pippin. No, it's pimpin', man.
Pimpin'?
Yeah, straight pimpin'. No, it's pimpin', but...
Coming on. He is a home grower. Works over at Frosty's. It'll be a pretty good show.
Yes, it will.
Great guy, that's for sure. Have a great morning, everyone.
Have a good day. Drive safe. Drive fun. See you tonight. And you get to watch us for a minute while we
While I fidget and fumble around.
do da 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 da.
Inhale, smoke, let it rise to the sky. Fluid high, feeling so alive. Roll it up tight, spark it up bright. Leave your worries behind, take flight. Riding on clouds, feeling so free. Lost in the haze, just you and me. Smoke in the air, we're in our zone. Living in the moment, never alone. Passing around in a circle we go. Sharing stories, letting our minds flow. Time slows down in a tranquil state. Every puff bringing a newest